name, just don't ask me to talk. we got to know each other a lot better through the last few months, and to hear his testimony. Just as comfortable as you feel, would you share a little bit of your background, where you come from, and then do me a favor, because this verse applies to you. That's one reason I picked this song. You may not know that, but I picked it for you. Quote the lyrics of the second verse and then sing it. Okay. I grew up a preacher's kid. You know what I'm saying? That's not easy. Because they either expect you to be perfect or they expect you to be worthless. And there's just usually no in between. And at some point in my life, I've fallen in between on both ends of the spectrum. And I had every good influence in my life that you could possibly imagine. I didn't even know people that didn't go to church. And but I was so used to that. And I totally took that for granted. Because that was a gift. That was a gift. And when I was a teenager, I started thinking I knew what I needed for my life better than what God had for me. And started blazing my own trail. And tell you what, nobody can mess your life up quite like you can. Promise. Yeah. And when I was about 21, I found myself horribly addicted to painkillers and was taking around 30 a day just to feel normal. And this went on for a while, and it even creeped into my marriage. And my wife and I had been married about a year, and I found myself in a jail cell for about 6 hours. And I promise you that was long enough to get my attention. And I really thought God couldn't use me anymore. I was convinced that He was finished with me. But I wasn't okay with feeling that way. And so I remember we were sitting in the living room, and I just broke down to my wife and I said, I know what's going on, and I know that the devil has got a hold of me, and I don't know what to do about it. She said, well, I know what to do about it. Why don't we pray right here? So we did. And we reached the throne that day because I got out of that floor a changed, clean individual. The words of this song mean so much because it's so applicable to anybody who has been through anything. Because we have to understand, the words are trusting only in thy merit. Would I seek thy face, heal my wounded, broken spirit, and save me by thy grace. Without Him, all we are is wounded, broken spirits. Whether your issue has been drugs, or we could go on and list all the problems that face everybody in America and all over the world today. But without God, we're all just wounded, broken spirits. Trusting only in thy name. Would I seek thy face, heal my wounded, broken spirit.